Hey guys, and welcome back to Rebuilding Sheffield FC. And today we've got 3 matches against Stocksbridge, Stafford, and Morpeth Town. 3 difficult games, but with our form that we're in, I feel like we can beat them easily. We are currently 6th in the league, which towards the end of the season puts us in a good position to push on, maybe get a bit higher, definitely get into the playoffs. If we have a look, we are 2 points out of the playoffs. Hopefully, touch wood, by the end of this episode, we can be in the playoffs. Right, and this is the team against Stocksbridge. We've got Pierpont in net. We've got a back 4 of Greenhouse, Davis, Andy, and Mail. We've got Scott, Youssef, Bevington, and Brennan in midfield, and a lone 2 of Dwyer and Hodgson. And into the first half, let's go. Mail with a throw-in. Dwyer. Andy. To Scott in midfield. Youssef. Back to Davis. Davis pumps the ball up. Doesn't get to anyone, but Brennan lashes onto a loose ball. Dwyer. Dwyer! He does what he does best, and he scores goals. Great finish from the man. And they have kickoff. They'll put a ball out to Zotto. Dwyer intercepts. Scott. Mail. Andy Mail. Again, them two playing it between themselves. Brennan. Bevington. Dwyer. Great ball to Youssef. Youssef. Chance to make it 2. And he does. Youssef. A nice finish. Again. We are on form at the minute. And they have a corner. Zotos will put it in. And Davis heads clear, only as far as their man on the edge of the box, and he has a shot, and it's it's a good goal. Not you can say about it. And they have a free kick. Hamill on the edge has a go, well wide. Pierpont still dives for it though. And into the second half, let's go. And they have a free kick. They'll put it in, and Atherton puts it in. It's poor from Sheffield. We should have done better. And in the 60th minute, we're going to make a change. We're going to bring Mangum on for Bevington. We're going to move him up into the striker position, so we have 3 up front. We're taking Greenhouse off for Burns on right back, and we're also bringing Andy off for Fielding in the centre back. And we have a free kick here. Scott goes for it, but their keeper catches it, and he'll boot it forward. Davis wins it. Brennan. Youssef under a bit of pressure goes back to Burns. Scott ball over to Mangum, doesn't get onto it. Ashton to their player Hogg in the middle, and they're playing some nice football. Brennan gets a foot in though. Mangum, Hodgson, Dwyer, chance for another. Dwyer making it 3-2, hopefully securing the win for us. Great bit of football from Sheffield. And they have a corner. Ashton will put it in. And it's off of crossbar. Pierpont luckily gets onto it. And that is full time. It was a difficult game against Stocksbridge. They almost equalised right at the end with a very unlucky, I'd say, chance off the crossbar from a corner. But I think we deserved it. We played well at times. Defender a bit slack, and Sam Greenhouse, being injured is not what I wanted to see at the 60th minute. But we got the win. That's all that matters. And this is the team for the second game of the episode against Stafford Town, who is second. Very fitting that it's their second game. We've not changed anything. Greenhouse is back, fully fit. Everything's sound. We're okay. And into the first half, let's go. And Youssef has a corner. He'll put a ball in. Brennan gets onto it, but their keeper Hunt will happily catch that with no pressure. And he'll drop it on the floor, punt it forward. Greenhouse takes it down. Davis, Scott, Davis again. Fielding, Brennan, Hodgson, Youssef gets onto it, after being fouled, it looked like he'll put a ball in for Dwyer. Dwyer! The man of the episode, I reckon, gets another against second of the league. It's just phenomenal. And Greenhouse loses it on halfway. And they'll have it in the midfield now on the right with Dungan. I'm not going to try to say his name. And they'll have a go with Perkins, but miles over. Greenhouse with a throw-in. Youssef. Greenhouse boots it against their player. Now they have it on the break. Youssef clears up though. Scott, Bevington, Davis. Got a nice possession here. Fielding. Davis. Greenhouse. Scott. Greenhouse had a bit of a shaky game so far. Bevington. Fielding. Mail. What can we do with it, lads? Punts the ball over to Dwyer. Dwyer gets onto it. Puts the ball in for Hodgson. Hodgson doesn't get to it, but Greenhouse is, and he'll lose the ball, but Youssef will get it again. And Youssef! What a goal! And they'll have a chance here. They'll put a ball in. Davis clears it though. Only as far as their player. On the left now. Puts it back to Doyle in the middle. Has a go, and that took a massive bobble. Oh, no, it took a deflection. And that is a shame. So have a look at that again. Does well to get in that space. And yeah, Dwyer he can't stop scoring apparently. And that is the first half being a very dominant affair, I'd say, until the end. I mean, we're the one who scored their goal, but it was a sticky one. It's yeah, I don't have any words to say. It was a dominant display, I'd say, from us. We controlled a lot of the match so far. Hopefully we can carry on doing it in the second half. And into the second half, let's go. Greenhouse with a throw-in. Back to Greenhouse. Scott puts it over to Mel. Clear on the left hand side. Dwyer puts it back to Scott. Scott again. Bevington. Davis puts the ball over, but Hunt, the keeper, will get it. Bit of a wasted opportunity. And their keeper will punt it forward. Fielding getting onto it. Bevington with a chance here, surely. On the left. Puts it back to Mail. Scott. Youssef took a big deflection to win as a corner. Scott. He'll put the ball in. And Hunt, the keeper, will come out and easily collect it. And they have a chance here. Wilkes puts the ball down for their player. Mail, great tackle. And it is a corner. Bounces off Mail. Harvey will put the ball in. And it is cleared only as far as their man Mendoza, and he great strike. Hats off it on the volley. Let's have a look at that again. Should have done better with a clearance. Bevington should have maybe won that, but it was a great volley, taking nothing away from it. And that is full time. A bit of a disappointing collapse, I'd say, with an own goal that could have been easily avoided. And same, it was a good goal. The strike by the strike itself, great goal, but a bit of a disappointing collapse to the second in the league. We could have and probably should have won that, but you can't win them all. And this is the team sheet for the last game of the episode. It's pretty much all the same apart from Andy. We brought him back in from last game where we dropped him for fielding because he had a bit of a shocker on the first game. But apart from this is the team for the next game. We should win this. They're 9th, we're 7th. If we can do well against second in the league, I would have thought we can do well against 9th. But we'll soon find out in the game. and into the first half. Let's go. And their goalkeeper has a free kick. Davis. They have it on the left here with Hood. Hood sprints down, puts the ball in. Andy clears. Brennan up to Dwyer. Chance for a counter. Dwyer skips inside, passes man. Oh, has a go, and it is so close. Good save from the goalkeeper. Scott will put the ball in. Who will win it? It's on Brennan's head. Doesn't win it. Andy. And it's another corner. We are piling the pressure on here in the 40th minute. Scott will put a ball in again. Youssef gets up to it. They head it clear. Now Iwobi on the break. And we stand him up. It's been a bit of a disappointing half. We've had all the possession and not done anything with it. But at the same time, they've not threatened us. So, you know, it's one of them. They are, I think they're trying to play counter-attacking football. They can't seem to get it. Luckily, we just need to press on and get a goal from somewhere. No idea where. And into the second half. Let's go. Ross has it here. Now to Hood. After their kickoff. Up to Charlton. Or however you say his name. Wilson. Robson. Puts the ball in for Iwobi. Doesn't get onto it. Bevington now. Under pressure from Ross. Greenhouse. Youssef. And on the 70th minute, we are making a change. We're bringing Mangum on for Bevington, pushing him up forward to the striker position again, and bringing Scott back into the main midfield as his normal role. And Mail has it here. Brennan, Mail, Scott. Mail, Scott again. Puts the ball in for Hodgson. Unlucky to not get a goal there. Yam does very well. And we'll have another corner. Scott. He's got to do something. He's got to put in a good ball here. And we've got to latch onto it. Scott puts the ball in. Brennan runs away from it. Davis clears it almost back to Andy. Scott puts the ball for Dwyer. Dwyer! They'll have it here. In the middle. With Roberts. It will be. Roberts. Mail clears up Dwyer. Mail. Scott dispossessed, but Brennan gets onto it. It's Andy. Brennan again. Mail. Pumps the ball up to Dwyer. Dwyer will get onto it. Puts the ball over, but no one there. No one's pressing the keeper. And it's going to be full time. It's going to be a boring 0-0 draw. And that is full time. A very boring 0-0 draw. We should have won. We didn't take our chances. Their keeper, fair play, played a great game. He stopped us dead in our tracks from scoring. But we've got to be having more chances than 8 shots in a game. We've got to be having more than that. Because that's nowhere near good enough. We had 2 in the first half. That is poor for us. So we need to step it up for next game. That's for sure. Right, guys, and that is going to be it for this episode. Thank you for tuning in as always. Next episode it'll be the end of the season. So hopefully, touch wood, but we're going to be in playoffs. Hopefully. But again, yeah, thank you for tuning in as always. Remember to please like, subscribe and comment. It always helps out to let me know what you want changing or what I can do better or whatever. But yeah, thank you, and I'll see you next time. Peace.